Hi, my name is Megan Battle, and the article that I did was Gender Transformation Approaches by Kim Martin. Gender has been a major inequality in the world and in health since the beginning of time. It took until the 1920s for women to finally get equal rights as men, and they're still working at it today. Women have always been considered as the homemakers of society and of the household. However, when it came to treating their families with medicine, that's when the problem came in. To this day, women are still caregivers of their family. The article states that gender transformation approaches, or GTAs, are programs and interventions that create opportunities for individuals to actively challenge gender norms, promote positions of social and political influence for women in communities, and address power inequities between persons of different genders. Men and women take their health into consideration in different ways. They also get information about their health in different ways. This article helps explain how men and women can close the gap between these two topics. The purpose of GTAs are to integrate genders, shift gender stereotypes, and empower women. They create inform men about socially transmitted diseases that can affect women in different ways, and also about how to use condoms. Men usually don't like to use condoms, but is a dire need so that when sexually transmitted diseases aren't transmitted throughout society, and that everyone is safer and can be a better them. They also create opportunities to challenge gender norms. One way is by changing the hierarchies, such as men are usually the ones to make the decisions in a household, and they are also the ones who usually make decisions about medicine. But with GTAs, they strive to make sure that women are empowered and that they know when to use birth control and when to use condoms and what kind of health services that they can access on a daily basis. The uses of GTAs are usually when gender stereotypes are in play and are also affecting people any gender trying to learn about their health. The article states that the key step to transfer the status quo is starting a conversation about gender and presenting individuals and communities with an opportunity to reflect critically on how gender norms affect the well-being of individuals, families, and communities. By getting people to talk about these different gender norms and about their health, it gets them to think like how should they be addressing their health needs in different types of ways that they can make sure that they're doing what they're supposed to do. GTAs are also used to help understand the difference between men and women think about the different ways that men and women think about their health. Men usually are the ones to go to the doctor and see what's going on and then pay whatever they need to pay in order to get it done. Women, on the other hand, usually go to the doctor, make sure that everything is okay. They ask more questions than men usually do, and they also try to find different ways that they could prevent what is going on in their bodies. This article about the GTAs connects to the chapter that we're doing in communicating about health. It connects to chapter 6 because chapter 6 is about diversity in health today and in medicine. The books shows that women are usually women have been historically seen as inferior to men and also have been stopped from practicing medicine. Before, Christianity was a big aspect of mostly everyone's lives. Women were practicing medicine and using herbs and home remedies to treat their families and to make sure that they weren't coming down with terrible illnesses. After Christianity was in play, women were seen as the embodiment of sin. Therefore, they were prohibited to practice medicine anymore. If they were caught practicing medicine, they were assumed to be witches and were practicing witchcraft, which meant they were being hanged and burned at the stake. It made it harder for women to continue practicing medicine and take care of families. By the mid 1800s, women were practicing medicine again, and they also were in medical school, but they couldn't practice medicine in hospitals. The women that did graduate from medical school had to make their own clinics and had to practice their medicine there, but they also had to take care of their families at the same time. In conclusion, there are many gender inequalities and gaps throughout the world, and also in the way men and women receive their information about their health and how they take their health into their consideration. Throughout time, women have been treated as if they were inferior to men, but they have shown that they are as capable as men to do everything that another person can do. Both men and women have to make sure that they stay up to date on their constantly changing health conditions. Everyone should think about the way that they handle their health. I will leave you with 2 questions. First, do you conform to the gender norms of society, or do you go beyond the borders? And 2, what are other things that GTAs can do to help spread the awareness about health? Thank you.